Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new HJ, welcome to my channel, and I'm bringing you yet another update on Harry Potter casting news for the TV show. As I previously stated, there has been the casting for Dumbledore and the possible castings for McGonagall and Professor Snape. Hello. And the casting for Professor Snape. Today we're talking about the possible casting for Hagrid. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, everyone has seen the news already that Nick Frost is apparently poised to play Hagrid in the HBO series. Now, as I always state in every video and as I state in every one of my shorts, that these have not been confirmed. The only one confirmed is John Lithgow as Dumbledore. The news articles about the casting for McGonagall, Snape and now Hagrid are saying deals are close. They're not finalised, and HBO and Warner Brothers have said they will announce when deals are finalised. I don't, like I said previously as well, I don't know if that meant that John Lithgow wasn't supposed to say he was playing Dumbledore. I will say that again, considering the statements, as I previously mentioned, by HBO and Warner Brothers. Might have been an accident. But today I will be reading to you guys about the possibility of why Nick Frost may be playing our gentle giant Hagrid. If you don't know who Nick Frost is, he's best known for the Cornetto can't speak today. He's best known for the Cornetto trilogy with his friend Simon Pegg, which is Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz and The World's End. He's also set to be in the new live action How to Train Your Dragon coming out this year. He's done a bunch more comedy stuff. I'm not a big comedy person. I do like the Cornetto trilogy. I've not watched most of the stuff he's been in, but considering Hagrid can be quite a comedic character at times, I love that they're getting a comedian to play him. I do hope he can give him also a bit more depth as we know more about Hagrid's backstory in the series, which will be great. We got like some glimpses of it in the movies, but the idea that Hagrid is like a comic relief character, but he can also have layers to him. I'm making him sound like Shrek. But it's true, like he's a gentle giant really. He can be tough when he needs to be. He's proven it, but... So, the article I am reading from is Deadline. There are a bunch of different articles. I've just picked this one. So it says, HBO continues to put together the cast puzzle of its high-profile series adaptation of the hugely popular Harry Potter fantasy books. The latest major piece appears to be British actor-comedian Nick Frost, who is nearing a deal to play half-giant Rubeus Hagrid. He will join John Lithgow, Janet McTeer, who's supposed to be playing McGonagall, and Papa Sidhu, who's supposed to be playing Professor Snape. As Deadline has reported exclusively, are set in negotiations to play Dumbledore, McGonagall and Snape. As we now know, Lithgow was not in a negotiation. He is official, and he has released a statement again himself saying he won't see Dumbledore as a hard role to play, but he's meaning it in the sense of he probably won't have to fly a lot or be in the UK very often, because when you think about it in the terms of the books, Dumbledore is there, but most of the time he's mentioned by name. And he said even for The Crown, when he was filming for that, when he played Winston Churchill, like he wasn't in the UK that very long for playing it. I think he said he was only there a couple times in the 8 months that he was needed or something. There are articles about that. I will look it up after I'm done with this just to confirm. HBO declined comment, as they normally do say. This is the statement they always say, is that we appreciate that with such a whole profile series that it will draw a lot of rumours and speculation. And as they make their way through pre-production, they will only confirm details when they finalise deals. Now, considering that Papa Sidhu was not confirmed as Snape, he was a candidate from the start, and now there's rumours about him possibly being in a finalised deal, is a bit... not suspicious, but it's like... It said, while HBO has remained tight-lipped, chatter about Frost's potential casting as Hagrid started percolating online last week, including on Reddit, as fans have been zeroing in on a cryptic March 20th Instagram post by Frost, saying it's happening, it's actually happening, as a possible clue, along with eagle-eyed fans noticing that Frost has now followed such Harry Potter series cast members as Lithgow and Sidhu. Coincidence? And it goes on to explain Hagrid's character. As we all know, Hagrid is the Wizarding School Hogwarts warden and friendly gamekeeper and groundskeeper who eventually becomes the Care of Magical Creatures professor, and he was portrayed by the late great Robbie Coltrane in all of the Harry Potter films. What else does it say? Frost is known for his frequent collaborations with Simon Pegg, including the movies Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Paul, I forgot about Paul and The World's End. Obviously Paul's not part of the Cornetto trilogy, but I forgot about Paul. I do like that film. And the Prime Video supernatural comedy series Truth Seekers. He was also part of the main cast of AMC action drama series Into the Badlands. Frost will next be seen in How to Train Your Dragon, live action remake that is set for June this year. And that's all they really have to say on that. So I will look up what John Lithgow said. I'm reading an article here from The Independent, and the title says that John Lithgow explains why he doesn't see playing Dumbledore in the Harry Potter series as that hard a job. That is in quotes. John Lithgow said that even though he's behind everybody when it comes to keeping up with the Harry Potter series, he doesn't believe playing the Hogwarts headmaster would be that hard. Almost a month ago, Lithgow was confirmed he had taken the role of Albus Dumbledore, saying it was not an easy decision because it's going to define me for the last chapter of my life, I'm afraid. But I'm very excited. Some wonderful people are turning their attention back to Harry Potter, that's why it's been such a hard decision. I'll be 87 years old at the wrap party, but I have said yes. In a recent podcast appearance, he opened up about the series as well as the preparation he's begun for the character. He goes on to say, the overall concept of this entire reboot of Harry Potter is an entire season is devoted to a single novel. Responding to a question from hosts on how far he is in terms of reading the novels, Lithgow said he seems to be behind everybody and he's currently halfway through the second of the 7 novels. Considering the series will span all 7 books, Lithgow was asked what his filming schedule would look like and how much travel that would entail, but Lithgow didn't seem too concerned by it. He said, I honestly don't know. I was over in England for 8 months for The Crown and barely came back to the US. I think I may have come back once or twice. I imagine that I can come back much more. On the character itself, Lithgow doesn't foresee it as being hard. Dumbledore is kind of the nuclear weapon, he said. He only goes on very, very occasionally. I don't think it's going to be that hard a job and we'll just go back and forth. In the terms of Dumbledore, he doesn't think it'll be a hard role because obviously as much as he might be in the films, obviously in the books it's a lot more scattered and he won't be in every single episode if it's going to be a faithful adaptation to the novel. Dumbledore's not in every single page or every single book. He is mentioned by name, but his presence is not necessarily theirs. It's the same throughout the majority of the books. Sometimes he will be there and then they'll mention him by name, but enough, like, it's one of those things where enough to mention Dumbledore by name is enough to be like, Dumbledore. But yes, guys, like I said, I'm not like disappointed if Nick Frost would be cast as Hagrid. He has the look for Hagrid. I can picture him with the beard and the hair. He is a comedian, he's a good actor, and like I said, Hagrid can be a comedic relief as he was in the films. Robbie Coltrane was very, very funny. Obviously, I should not have said that. I should not have said that. Like Hagrid being like, I shouldn't have told you that. And he can also break your heart, Hagrid, he can. Bless his cotton socks. I still can't watch Chamber of Secrets at the end without crying. I generally will have to turn it off because I just can't get through it without crying. I saw a clip of it the other day on Facebook and I just burst into tears. Going back to Nick Frost casting, I'm excited to see the ability he has to show us Hagrid's vulnerable side. We will get more of Hagrid's backstory. Like I said earlier, we got snippets of it, like in Goblet of Fire when he was talking about his dad. Grop in Order of the Phoenix. A little bit more backstory on how he's a half giant and not a full giant. How he was expelled from Hogwarts. I mean, we all know that, but how he got to become gameskeeper again, because that was never really explained in the films. It obviously was explained in the novels, which is kind of a blessing for these series, because a lot of fans are more excited to get a more in-depth what we wanted, obviously, because if they put all this detail in the films would be like 4 hours long, and I have no doubt all us Harry Potter fans would sit there and watch a 4-hour Harry Potter movie. But as it comes into cinema, there has to be things chopped and changed. That is all the news we have so far. We seem to be getting like the main 4 coming out here. Dumbledore, McGonagall, Snape and Hagrid. We're getting the main kind of quad here. There's still no news on the Golden Trio, but I can imagine they're going to keep that a secret until needed. Because like I previously stated, I don't think they're going to be able to get them in and out of Leavesden Studios without paparazzi trying to pap them. So I don't know if they're going to announce them before production starts or if they're still looking through audition tapes, because I know auditions, I think, have closed. a while ago, but it could just mean that they've seen a ton of kids and they're like, right, we're narrowing it down now. It's unaware of any news if they've even cast them. So it seems like we're getting all the professors out the way first, which is kind of good to know who we're getting and to adjust, because I know for a lot of people adjusting to different faces playing these characters is going to be difficult. I will not lie, I will probably find it very, very, very weird just like looking at John Lithgow and being like, is that Dumbledore? No, that's it for all Harry Potter news so far. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Remember to like and subscribe and turn on your notifications to be kept up to date. I know these are shorter videos and it's like, why make them a video? But I do make them on shorts, but they tend to get lost. So I just want to start compiling these into little videos just to keep you guys updated. And I will see you next time. Bye.